All right, take 3. Hey guys, Happy New Year. Welcome back to another episode. Today I'm on the floor with Jason and John of J Bros.
What's up?
What's up, everyone?
If you guys aren't familiar with them, they actually have a YouTube channel. You guys want to kind of introduce what kind of content you post?
So, we're in our 30s, or close to it, and we're single.
That's Jason.
That's our content.
Wait, how is dating in New York though for two single guys in New York?
Here comes Jason. After getting a girl's number, hopefully. You get it? Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, bro! Yo! Yo, okay, tell me how the interaction went. This is gonna go in our top 5 ways to meet girls video now.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of J Bro. Right now we're in the most hip part of New York City, Williamsburg, Brooklyn. We're here to do a podcast with Esther SIM card. Esther SIM card. And we're gonna grab some dinner. She recommended this place.
We got some sweet chicks.
Sweet chick.
Yeah, got some sweet chicks.
The only sweet chick we're getting. The only chicks.
2 hours later.
Anyway, they sell chicken, so let's go get some.
Alright. Wait, it looks like it's this way. It's this way. There it is. That's spot 36. I think it's just through this.
Delivery.
Hello.
Wow, thank you.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Assistant card.
I feel like I already met you for some reason.
Through the social
The magic zone, yeah.
My roommate's
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Is she single for Jason?
Wait,
No,
what?
no, halfway back.
I'm leaving.
Come in, welcome.
Brought you a small treat.
Oh, you have a cat.
Oh yeah, and that's my favorite.
Listen to some jams. Everybody. Yum. This looks.
Oh, this
delicious.
looks, yeah, it's so good. It looks like a perfect Saturday night kind of food.
Oh, it's only Saturday. It's great.
Alright, you guys ready?
Should we hold it? Let us pray.
Okay.
Get out of the
Alright, take 3. Hey guys, Happy New Year. Welcome back to another episode. You guys want to kind of introduce what kind of content you post?
So, we're in our 30s, or close to it, and we're single.
That's Jason.
That's our content. That's our content in a nutshell.
Is that your elevator pitch?
Yes.
Jason's agenda is just to find a girlfriend as soon as possible. That's why
Is
he's.
it?
So in a
You
nutshell,
can't say that on the podcast.
So-
I'm not gonna fully deny what John's saying. Yes, part of it is that, you know, as a single guy, having a greater reach gives
Yes.
you, you know, greater
greater DMs.
opportunities. in
Wait,
life.
how is dating in New York though for two single guys in New York?
Well, just sheer numbers wise,
What do you
we're
mean?
blessed. We're blessed. In terms of being the resources, the opportunity to meet people. When I say resources, it sounds kind of bad. It's not like, you can walk outside and you can meet someone at a bar. You can go to a networking event hosted by your, I don't know, alma mater, and it's probably like at most 15-minute cab ride from you. New York's got these special organizations for anyone who's got special interests, and yeah, like there are people who come for a weekend here to party and meet people. So for us to live in the heart of Koreatown, in our I'm 29, Jason's 30, we're so blessed. Every morning I wake up, I'm like, holy crap, I'm in K-Town right now. And a lot of my friends also are like, it's so hard to date in New York City because there's so many people, it's so easy for people to look at relationships as transient. They don't mean as much. If there's a high turnover, then okay, so what? I'll meet another 5 people next week. Or on dating apps, you literally have 1 mile radius, you can meet or match 1,000 people. So
Damn, 1,000?
okay, not.
He's being literal here.
wait. I'm not even on dating apps.
I'm a figurative.
I mean, what do you think, Esther? This is from a girl's perspective. Maybe it's different.
I actually personally think it harder in New York. I think it's harder to meet people.
Harder to meet
Really?
people. Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Or I guess my experience is a little different because it's only been a year since I moved to New York, and most of it was spent in lockdown, so I don't get the chance to meet
wait,
many
when did you
people.
move here exactly?
August of 2019.
Oh, I see. So you had
Yeah.
that only like 5 months period until like
Exactly.
And this is post school, right?
Yeah,
So
right.
you're not going out as much, presumably.
Exactly, because in college you're just meeting people left and right,
Right.
and like even at work you're meeting different people. But I guess it's also different for me because in the industry I'm in, which is like media, it's 90% female. So it's not like I would ever meet people at work either. So, or I guess it's like that for you too. You're probably all
90%
male.
dudes.
Yeah.
Engineering.
yeah.
Do you guys use dating apps or nah?
We used to,
Doesn't
and then
matter.
I've been off of it for at least 2 years now.
Same.
How do you guys try to meet people then? Like, what do you guys have actually? Do you have moves? Do you hit on people ever?
Yeah.
You guys do that really?
Oh, but I actually made a video about this.
You did?
Yeah.
So what just happened, Jason? It's Christmas.
This cute girl, just passed by us while we were doing our thing, and I just had to say hi.
So you ran down this block.
I ran down this block, past the street. I went inside some random building.
Wait. She went inside a building?
Yeah.
She lives here?
She lives nearby here, so she's going to a Christmas party. And then there was a doorman just staring at me. It's like, who the hell is this kid? I don't know this guy.
There you have it.
We're very proactive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not
Why?
just with girls. I think like when we pursue something, I'm the type to regret more not doing something.
Yeah.
So I'll like beat myself up if I see like a really cute girl at a cafe and then I'm like making all these excuses in my head. Oh, she's busy. So I don't want to bother her.
Right.
And then I'll go home and be like, damn, it's such a
missed that
fancy-
opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because I've had those experiences and because there have been some good outcomes from that as well, like meeting.
Quality
It doesn't have to
people.
be it doesn't have to be your
Meaningful
girlfriend,
relationship, yeah.
but it was cool. Like I got to meet some really interesting
Yeah.
people in the city,
Right.
just sitting next to them at a cafe. Like, hey, what are you working on? And she'd be like, oh, like I YouTube. I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. And that was before I started YouTube, and she's like told me a little bit about my film editing and stuff like that.
For sure.
What's like? But there's a very fine line between shooting your shot and coming off a certain way.
Oh, like aggressive?
No.
Or,
Yeah. Like what?
weird.
Yeah.
I'm all about being upfront about your intention, but not to a point where it's like 부담. What's a 부담 in English?
Burdensome.
Burdensome. So you sit down somewhere, be like, hey, I noticed you like sitting here, and then it's kind of obvious when you notice blah blah blah. It means like from a guy to girl perspective.
your line?
Yeah, or something like that, something along those lines. Hey, I noticed you were sitting here doing
Yeah.
something. I'm just curious what you're doing. And then if she's open to having a conversation, it's great. If she's not, if she said, I'm busy, it's like,
Right,
oh,
right.
yeah, thank you for whatever. Let's move on.
Mm.
How many times out of 10 does that work though for you guys? Like when you guys do, you think?
Well, I mean, I guess like what you define as success
Right. Oh.
is different for everyone.
That's true.
If your goal is to like, oh, I just want to hook up with this person,
Yeah.
like just be a complete player or whatever, I bet it's pretty low for most people. But if your definition of success is like just having a conversation, a meaningful conversation or dialogue with someone that you are physically attracted to, I take that as a success. Yeah.
Or just a pleasant encounter.
Pleasant, yeah, exactly.
I think so many people, especially in New York, we're so about our personal space and we want to respect everyone else's personal space too, which is important. But there's so much opportunity that we lose out on when we're not able to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you talk to strangers, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, this person's so cool.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
would have never known if I
Yeah.
had never talked to this person before. Yeah.
How do you think your guys' approach to dating changed though throughout the years? Has it always been like that? Like were you guys always very upfront and straightforward with your intentions, or is it more like you know what you want and it's like what's there to lose?
Well, when I was younger, like I was a really shy, timid guy, so I never was upfront about my intentions. But I guess like coming out of college and I'm realizing that shoot, dating scene's even worse.
It's really
After
hard.
college.
Definitely.
It's like I have to change my entire perspective on like
Yeah.
the approach, my whole like game, quote unquote,
Right.
in order to survive in the scene.
Survive.
So I rewired
Survival
my,
of the fittest here.
my thought process, like completely like reading books and like stuff like that,
Yeah.
and why it's okay to approach people and be upfront about your intentions instead of just being like held back.
And I feel like that takes a level of confidence too, which I think does kind of come with age. Because like if you're not very like secure with yourself, you're not gonna go out of your way to like approach a stranger and be like, hey, I'm, you know, Esther.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Have you approached?
A guy?
Yeah.
When I'm drunk.
Alcohol is a key.
Liquid courage.
Yes.
Well, how do girls, or how do you drop signs then? If you're not drunk and like you notice someone that you're really attracted to, do you just not approach? If you're sober at a cafe, for example, I always wondered how girls do that.
If I'm like at a cafe, honestly, I don't think I have the balls to do that.
Have you been in a situation where you notice someone that's like, oh, he's my type, like, oh, he's yummy.
Well, I'm dating right now,
Yeah.
so I don't think, you know, that's very like relevant to me now, but I don't. No, not really.
Not really, I see.
I think unless I'm drunk, I'm not really.
You're not even in that mindset.
I'm not
when
really
you
even
walk
paying
into a cafe.
attention. Yeah. I'm not like out looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So I
see.
don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Is that representative of most girls?
But it doesn't have to be like
know.
a cafe. Maybe you're in a social situation
Like with friends?
with friends and
then
you notice
yeah.
someone like, oh, like having a little dialogue here and there. Like, oh, shoot, this guy is...
But I'm also the type where if someone's a complete stranger, I'm a little more hesitant just in general.
Yeah.
That's why I was very hesitant about even like joining a dating app.
I see.
Because like if someone's
Yeah, for sure.
a complete stranger, I'm a little more guarded.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's in a social setting where we have mutual friends, it's a little different. Like obviously if I think someone's cute, I'll bring it up to my friend and or I'll like approach them.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
try to like be near them more, talk to them more. But I think that's most girls.
I see.
Maybe.
Yeah. But in a very subtle way. Girls do it in a
Yeah,
very
but
subtle
I
way.
have asked my guy friends a lot, like, what do you guys think about girls making the first move, like girls initiating? Are you like, damn, like that's confidence, or is it like, no, I want to be the one making the move on you?
Shy guys would appreciate that. Shy guys who wouldn't have the courage to actually make that first move
Right.
would appreciate the girl who's making the first move herself.
I feel like no matter what, if it's a guy approaching a girl approaching a guy, or whatever, it's kind of an ego boost at the end of the day, right?
Oh, yeah,
like no
it's-
matter what, you're gonna feel good that
Yeah.
like someone went out of their way to
Right.
approach you.
If it was done respectfully.
If it was done,
Yeah.
respectfully.
Not like catcalling.
Yeah,
yeah.
not-
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, I missed that.
You know what's a huge turnoff?
You
though?
miss cat
Oh,
calls.
No, not the cat.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn!
Oh yeah, I missed the cat.
Oh, wow. Apple bottom.
Hey mama, hey mama.
No, like going out in K-Town and like getting it on, hitting on guys.
Yeah, like the clothes, like.
Yeah.
Post-COVID.
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 How far have you gone to wingman for each other? Because I've heard some guys like going like out of their way to help like a friend out.
I have a bro. It's like we just step in when we see a bro. It's like he's talking to a girl, and then there are other girls that are not being attended to.
That's like keyboard.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
given, right?
Yeah.
True, true. And then you say good stuff about him in a subtle way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you like entertain at the same time.
Right,
Yeah.
and then you're probably the one being like, oh, like should we join tables or like should we all like hang out together? You know, so like to create more opportunity for your friend.
True. That would be a good win-win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly we just
we
look
don't,
to
we don't.
de-escalate like the tension or awkwardness from like the people who are left out in that interaction. Yeah.
How does it work for wing women? Is there such a
It's
thing?
similar, I would say. I don't know. I'm trying to think. How does this work?
Was there a time that you were a wing woman?
Negative.
Yeah, but I never went like it's very like basic things like talking, you know, like talking up my girlfriend or
Wait, do girls need to do that? Talking up their girlfriend?
or it's not so much talking them up, but it's more. Actually, it's like I said, it's creating more of the space where we can all hang out and talk,
I see.
so that she can like show her true
I see.
personality. Because I
see.
think
Yeah.
I think a lot of, even myself included, like a lot of my friends, the issue that we have sometimes is when we are genuinely interested in a guy, we can't really show our true personality. It doesn't come out. And so I think a lot of guys like miss that.
I see.
And I think that's why sometimes guys and girls have different perspectives on like who they think is a good catch or like is attractive.
Yeah.
Because like a girl can be like, dude, this girl's like such a good catch, like we vouch for her all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
But then a guy doesn't see her mid-yacht or like her what's attractive about her.
So you try to bring that
You
out.
just-
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so it's
I see.
our job as a friend to like help
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
that side out of her because
I
she
see.
feels comfortable with her girlfriends.
I see.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good,
That's very considerate.
yeah, tactic.
You should do that more often, dude.
Oh,
What do you mean?
I would have to really go out of my way.
Let me get some more battery.
Oh yeah. It was great having you guys on here. Thanks guys for coming.
Make sure to tune in.
And tune into their
Yeah.
YouTube, J Bros. on
Exactly.
What not to do in relationships.
Exactly. Still single and 30s. That's the lesson that we're showing you.
The costly lesson.
The costly lesson.
Single AF.
So, there we go.
Wishing you give me a test.